That's what they say anyway. Everybody, it is Friday here on Day Break, and every Friday it's time for the auto.
Yeah, it's good to be here.
All right, let's get to the phone lines.
Let's do it.
They are lined up, ready to go. Elizabeth is in Pine Bluff. Hi, Elizabeth. Okay.
I have, yesterday it broke down on me. My RPMs would go haywire, and then it just stops.
Okay. All right, some of the things that come into mind when that RPM goes haywire, we want to look for the possible computer problems when it does that. In the Chryslers, which is the Dodge Durango or all Chrysler products, a lot of those things are controlled by a body control module. Chrysler did something the others didn't do until a little bit later on, and they started running everything you touch inside the car with a computer rather than just switches. Everything goes through a body control module. So, but if the engine has just died completely, hasn't given me a lot of information there to go with,
right,
but
yeah.
Certainly some of the things that come to mind is electronics, also fuel pump. Most technicians will go right to, when there's a what we call a turnover no start, we go right to the fuel pump first, because that alleviates a lot of testing if we can determine that the fuel pump itself is not working, gets us more directed toward the ignition system and electronic systems of the car. So I suspect that that's where that's going to land sometime today. I hope you've got that in the shop today to get fixed. So yep, that's where I would go. I'd be going to the fuel pump first and then moving over to electronics.
Sometimes it's just a process of elimination.
Yeah,
and that's what you have to do.
Yeah, it is, because in a case like that, the computer probably did not pick up anything that failed, unless she failed to tell me her check engine light's been on for a couple of months and then it quit. But typically, you may not have that information there, and the technician has to get back to the basics.
Okay, thank you, Elizabeth, and good luck today. We know that's not fun. Okay, Mike is in Hampton, and he's on the line now. Hi, Mike.
Howdy, good morning.
Hi.
Good morning.
Mike to Mike, go right ahead.
I have a 95 Chevrolet Extended Cab 4x4. And the problem I'm having is when you put it in drive, it'll shift from first to second, but will not shift into third.
Well, you've got to really go straight to the transmission. The testing is not too extensive on that to determine if there's a problem with the shift solenoid, but most likely you've got an internal failure of that third gear inside that transmission, where it's just not going to get out of second. From first, second, and then straight into overdrive. Just skip third altogether and go right into overdrive. And in today's economy, there are a few shops that actually rebuild transmissions, but a lot of independents like myself, where we work on all makes and models, and also a lot of the dealers, we're just doing exchanges. There are still transmission shops in town that actually take the transmission out and rebuild it. But some of the advantages of doing the exchange is the warranties. Usually you can get like 3-year, 100,000-mile warranty on a replacement transmission versus 12 months, 12,000 to take yours out, take it apart, fix it, put it back in. That takes a little longer as well, where the exchange system is a lot quicker. So you might see that happen a lot more these days than the old of taking it out.
Yeah, fixing your old transmission.
That's right.
Okay, thanks a lot. I think we're out of time, but those were both good questions. Let's put up the information about, I'll get it right now, Mike Davidson, Parkway Automotive. He is the auto guy. He's over there on Kirk Road, right off of Chenal Parkway, 821-6111. And also you can go to KATV.com, and we will link you straight to Mike's website as well.
Yeah, you know, I was mentioning before the segment about the reminder I got for a Model T from 1919. And to rebuild a transmission, to take it out and rebuild it, was $7.50.
Oh, if it was only that still, huh? How times have changed.
Well, we're not driving Model Ts either.
That's true, but you were saying they were even sending out maintenance reminders
Sending a
back
reminder to come in and giving reminders to keep your Model T in top condition, rebuilding the axle and the engine and transmission. It was
That's a nice collector's item.
Yeah,
you
really
need to keep that.
Yep.
All right, thanks so much, Mike.
Oh, good
Have
to
a
be
good
here.
weekend. Stay with us. Beth has another look at your morning headlines right after this.